toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida International Panthers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the football first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's awesome. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Turning it on! Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. They'll try the right side. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Gets it out fast. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Florida Atlantic races to the line. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
And the point after is good.
7, Florida International, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The hand to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They've got the screen set up. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Quarterback moving. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Trying to barrel in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Baker. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man, it's Hawkins. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his man, it's Smith. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Using his feet to buy time. It's complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Baker. It's complete to the left. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A strike downfield. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys won it at halftime. You riled yourselves.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long.
And how about the defense getting home?
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt.
On to punt it away.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Fires to the tight end. There he goes! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Makes the grab on the left. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown! Oh! The offense cashing it in on that drive. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Florida International, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Reads it, fires complete. On the move at the 30. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just enough there to get it to the 20. They pick up of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Baker. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Got his man in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. They'll try it over the left side. Got the first down and more. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 18 over South Carolina. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. FIU pushing tempo. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Fourth down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Touchdown, Owls! And the stomping has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Back to throw, it's Baker. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Finds a crease at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Now the play fake. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pocket breaking down.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Baker. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a run.